See Kyle Richards' daughter Alexia wedding dress shopping. There is just 2 months left until Alexia Umansky's wedding, and she is now one step closer to walking down the aisle with her fiancé, Jake Singerman. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills daughter has been open about her wedding planning journey and just celebrated a huge milestone in the process as she noted that she recently had a wedding dress day. Best of all, she did it alongside all of her sisters, her mom, Kyle Richards, and her aunt, Kathy Hilton. Alexia recently took to her Instagram story, where she posted a photo of herself wearing a white dress printed with cherries on it. Alexia was joined by her sisters, Farah Alchafri, Sophia Umansky, and Portia Umansky, as well as her mom and her aunt, who gave their best model face for the camera as they posed for a mirror pic at the West Hollywood bridal salon, rhobh Bride. A wedding dress day, Alexia wrote in the caption of the post, along with a white heart emoji. When is Alexia Umansky getting married to Jake Singerman? Alexia is getting married in September in Aspen, Colorado. Kyle opened about this during a briefing on Bravo Stream in January. "We have a date. It's September 6th, she said. I asked Alexia if I could say that, she continued. I said, am I allowed if anyone asks me? No one asked me, but I just offered it, she said with a laugh. Kyle Richards says Alexia Umansky has a clear vision for her wedding day. During the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, Kyle opened up about the kind of bride that Alexia has been during the wedding planning process. Alexia is very hands-on. She knows what she wants, she said. She is planning like crazy, and I'm just saying, "Oak, yes, love it. Perfect." She's like, "What do you think about this wedding planner?" I'm like, "Love it. Great, done." She's like, "What do you think about this date?" Great, done. So she has a very clear vision of what she wants, and basically we just have to pay for it. Inside Alexia Umansky's family bachelorette trip. Alexia celebrated her upcoming wedding with a mini bachelorette trip with her family members as they all headed to Cabo. Alexia's sisters, mom, aunt, cousins, and some of their friends joined her on a beachside getaway where they dined, drank, and danced their nights away. Alexia's bridal dream, a family affair. The calendar page hung heavy with anticipation, each passing day a whisper closer to September 6th. 2 months, just 2 short months until Alexia Umansky, with her heart brimming with Jake Singerman's love, would walk down an aisle bathed in the golden light of Aspen, Colorado. The air in Los Angeles, usually thick with the hum of ambition, now vibrated with a different kind of energy, wedding planning, and today, for Alexia, was the crescendo of it all, the wedding dress day. She had envisioned this moment countless times, a kaleidoscope of lace, silk, and whispered dreams, but nothing quite prepared her for the warmth that enveloped her as she stepped into rhobh Bride, the chic West Hollywood bridal salon. It wasn't just the soft lighting or the hushed reverence for the gowns that lined the walls, it was the presence of her personal cheer squad. Her mother, Kyle Richards, a beacon of proud smiles. Her aunt, Kathy Hilton, radiating an infectious, playful energy. And her sisters, Farah, Sophia, and Portia. A trio of unwavering support, their excitement as palpable as her own. The first glimpse of Alexia wasn't in a traditional bridal gown, but in a playful white sundress adorned with whimsical red cherries. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated Alexia, vibrant, unexpected, and utterly charming. As she posed in front of the ornate mirror, her sisters, mom, and aunt crowded around, each striking a mock model pose, their faces a mix of exaggerated pouts and genuine delight. The mirror, usually a silent witness to solitary reflections, became a canvas for their collective joy, capturing a snapshot of sisterhood and familial love. A wedding dress day, Alexia had captioned the Instagram story later, a simple white heart emoji conveying the depth of her happiness. It was a light-hearted preamble, a shared laugh before the serious, sacred business of finding the dress began. The salon hummed with activity, yet an intimate bubble formed around their group. Kyle, ever the attentive mother, watched Alexia with a gaze that held decades of memories, from childhood dress-up games to this monumental step. Kathy, with her signature blend of wit and affection, offered amusing commentary, breaking any potential tension with a well-timed quip. Farah, the eldest, offered practical advice and a steadying presence, while Sophia and Portia, brimming with youthful enthusiasm, gasped at every new silhouette, their eyes wide with admiration. Alexia had always been a woman of conviction. As Kyle had shared during a Bravo briefing, Alexia is very hands-on. She knows what she wants. This wasn't just a casual observation. It was the blueprint of Alexia's approach to life, and certainly to her wedding. She moved through the racks with a quiet confidence, her fingers tracing the delicate embroidery, her eyes assessing each fabric. There was no indecision, no wavering. She knew her vision, a tapestry woven from dreams of an aspen autumn, rustic elegance, and timeless romance. One by one, the dresses emerged from the dressing room, each a masterpiece in its own right. There was the ethereal A-line, shimmering with subtle beads, then the sleek, modern sheath, followed by a voluminous ball gown that seemed to float. Each elicited murmurs of approval, appreciative sighs, and the occasional "ooh" from her sisters. Alexia, however, remained discerning. She'd twirl, she'd walk, she'd study her reflection, not just seeing the dress, but feeling if it resonated with the woman she was becoming, the wife she was about to be. Then it happened. The consultant drew back the curtain, and the salon seemed to hold its breath. Alexia stood there, bathed in the soft light, in a dress that wasn't just beautiful, it was her. It was a gown that whispered of timeless grace, with intricate lace detailing that seemed to bloom across the bodice and cascade down a flowing skirt. The silhouette was elegant, flattering, and utterly enchanting. It wasn't overtly flashy, but possessed an understated grandeur that spoke volumes. A collective gasp rippled through her family. Kyle's hand flew to her mouth, tears welling in her eyes, a silent testament to the overwhelming pride and emotion. Kathy, for once, was speechless, her smile wide and genuine. Farah nodded slowly, a knowing look on her face, while Sophia and Portia clapped their hands, their eyes sparkling. Alexia herself, usually so composed, felt a tremor of emotion. She turned, a soft smile gracing her lips, and looked at her reflection, then at her family. This was it. This was the dress. It felt like destiny, a tangible representation of the love story she was about to embark upon. "That's it, Lex," Kyle whispered, her voice thick with emotion. "That's the one." Alexia twirled gently, the fabric swirling around her like a dream. It was perfect. It embodied the clear vision she had held for her wedding day, elegant, romantic, and utterly unforgettable. The decision was swift, decisive, and filled with an undeniable certainty. There was no need for further deliberation. Later, over celebratory sparkling cider at a nearby cafe, the conversation flowed easily, punctuated by laughter and excited chatter about Aspen. The family bachelorette trip to Cabo, a whirlwind of beachside revelry, dancing, and shared secrets, felt like a distant, joyful memory, a prelude to this more serene, yet equally profound milestone. Alexia recounted funny anecdotes from the trip, her eyes sparkling with the joy of both past adventures and future promises. Kyle, observing her daughter, felt a profound sense of contentment. "She's planning like crazy," Kyle had said, "and I'm just saying, oak, yes, love it, perfect. She has a very clear vision of what she wants, and basically we just have to pay for it." It was said with a laugh, but beneath the humor was a deep respect for Alexia's independence and a mother's unwavering support. With the dress chosen, the September 6th date in Aspen felt more real, more imminent. Alexia Umansky, surrounded by the love of her family, was now truly one step closer to walking down that aisle, ready to embrace her future with Jake, adorned in the dress of her dreams, a vision brought to life by a day filled with laughter, tears, and the unbreakable bonds of family.